Hold tight, because the gaming world is reeling. Epic Games is responding to massive player outcry, offering refunds for all D4vd cosmetics in Fortnite. But here's the twist. They're not removing the items entirely. Singer D4vd, legally David Anthony Burke, is facing murder charges in the tragic death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, whose body was discovered last September. This comes after Burke was charged with first-degree murder, and the fallout is shaking Fortnite to its core. We'll break down the details and the controversy surrounding Epic's decision, and why players are demanding more.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The story deepens as we look at the timeline surrounding the case of D4vd and Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Remember the anthem of the 2025 Fortnite Global Championship, Locked and Loaded. That was D4vd's song, released just 5 days before Celeste's body was found in the trunk of his Tesla. The connection is chilling, and now Epic is scrambling to address the situation, offering both self-service and support-requested refunds for the 4 D4vd-related items in the game. But is a refund enough when the music and cosmetics remain available? But the repercussions extend beyond Fortnite. D4vd, who rose to fame by blending his music with Fortnite gameplay, has been dropped by his record label. Interscope and artists who collaborated with him, Holly Humberstone, Laufey, and Kali Uchis, are removing their joint tracks from streaming platforms. Despite pleading not guilty to all charges, the evidence, including the discovery of child sex abuse material, is raising serious questions. PC Gamer reports that players are questioning why Epic isn't taking more decisive action, pointing to past instances where problematic content was swiftly removed. From the initial arrest of David Anthony Burke to the ongoing debate over Epic's response, this story is far from over. ABC 7, Los Angeles, and ABC 11, Raleigh-Durham, are continuing to follow every development in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez case, and will bring you the latest updates as they unfold. Stay with us for in-depth coverage, analysis, and the future of D4vd's presence in the gaming world. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Epic Games is offering full refunds for Fortnite cosmetics linked to singer D4vd, following his recent arrest on suspicion of murder and child sex abuse. The refunds will be automatically available through a self-service system starting tomorrow, eliminating the need to contact support. However, Epic has not announced plans to remove the D4vd cosmetics from the game entirely, a decision drawing criticism from players and observers. The company acknowledged player concerns via X, stating they are implementing changes, but remains silent on the reasoning behind keeping the items available for purchase and use. Speculation suggests a potentially restrictive legal agreement with D4vd's team may be preventing immediate removal, despite prosecutors confirming the discovery of a significant amount of child sex abuse material during the arrest. While D4vd has not yet been convicted, the evidence discovered raises serious questions about the continued presence of his likeness within Fortnite. Epic Games has not provided further clarification, leaving the future of the cosmetics uncertain. We will continue to follow this developing story. Fortnite is now offering full refunds for in-game cosmetics linked to the singer D4vd, also known as David Anthony Burke, who is currently facing murder charges in the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. The game developer announced Tuesday that players who bought any of the 4 D4vd-related items, including his song, Locked and Loaded, the official anthem for the 2025 Fortnite Global Championship, are eligible for immediate, self-service refunds or can request them through player support. The move comes as Burke stands accused in connection with Hernandez, whose body was discovered in the trunk of his Tesla last September. Locked and Loaded was released just 5 days before Hernandez's body was found, and represented D4vd's final official release prior to the tragic discovery. D4vd, a known Fortnite enthusiast, frequently incorporated gameplay footage into his music visuals, raising questions about the continued presence of his content within the game following the allegations. Epic Games is offering full refunds for all D4vd cosmetics in Fortnite, following the singer's arrest and charge of first-degree murder in the death of a 14-year-old girl. Refunds will be available through a self-service system starting Tuesday, April 28th, and are currently being processed for players who have already requested them through player support. Despite the severity of the charges against David Anthony Burke, known professionally as D4vd, Epic has not announced any plans to remove his cosmetics or music from the game entirely, a decision drawing criticism from many players who believe a complete removal is necessary. D4vd rose to fame in 2021 by sharing Fortnite gameplay videos featuring his original music, achieving chart success with singles in 2022 and EPs in 2023, culminating in his debut album, Withered, in 2025. He also performed at the Game Awards in 2024. He pleaded not guilty to the murder charge on April 20th, over 6 months after the victim's remains were discovered near a vehicle registered to him. His record label, Interscope, dropped him in 2025 as the investigation progressed, and collaborators like Holly Humberstone, Laufey, and Kali Uchis have reportedly begun removing joint projects from streaming services. Epic Games has declined to provide further comment on the situation. The move to offer refunds while retaining the content echoes past decisions, such as the swift removal of the peaceful hips emote due to its problematic symbolism, leading some to question the consistency of Epic's response to controversial content. Fortnite is now offering full refunds for all in-game cosmetics linked to the singer D4vd, following the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. The game developer announced Tuesday that players who purchased any of the 4 D4vd-related items, including his song, Locked and Loaded, the official anthem for the 2025 Fortnite Global Championship, are eligible for immediate, self-service refunds or can request them through player support. This decision comes after D4vd, legally David Anthony Burke, was charged with Hernandez's murder. Her body was discovered in the trunk of his Tesla last September. Locked and Loaded was released just 5 days before the tragic discovery and represented D4vd's final official release prior to the investigation. D4vd was a known Fortnite enthusiast, frequently sharing his music alongside gameplay footage. This refund initiative marks a significant response from Epic Games to the serious allegations against the artist.